Back now at Oriole Park. Now it's the DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Cano back to work. That one ripped. Get out of town. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-1. We take another look as StatCast tells us that ball took off at 110 miles an hour.
And plenty of distance as well. I mean, that was an impressive home run, Boog. He squared it up and knew it was gone.
Now the Toronto four-hole hitter. He's already homered here in this one. Foul ball there. And the pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell he had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, man aboard. Ernie Clement digs in now. That's hard hit on the line. Pulls it in, and there's one away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Ryan Serven next up for the Blue Jays. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Westberg throws to first in time.
The batter, the right fielder, Nathan.
So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lukes. That one blasted deep to right. Kerstad going back. Say goodbye to that one. Nathan Lukes with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Now on the bump, Dylan Tate.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
2 outs, nobody on. Here's a speed threat, Jonathan Clase. In the air, left field, sizing this one up, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the bottom of inning number 6. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
See, every time you see me, I got.
Back here in Baltimore, now the number 2 hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. There's a strike. Out to short. Bichette whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
And now, Gunnar Henderson. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that one is gone. Touchdown, Utah Street. A massive home run. His second home run of the series. It's 13-2.
Pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So one out, nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. On the ground to first, and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
O'Hearn at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. The Orioles with a lot of ground to make up here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ball popped up. Has this one sized up? And that is the third out of the inning. Orioles close the gap on the homer. We're through 6 full. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. The wind of the pitch. Rips that one center field. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that you can focus on the game. Makes it a little tough to relax at the plate.
Kicks and deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The first baseman.
And with every hit that extends his streak, he climbs higher on the all-time list. Rarely has anyone gone this far.
Yeah, Boog, 30 is about as far as most guys can take it, and he's just blown by that mark, and now it actually looks like 40 might be in play. I'll tell you this, as a hitter, it's so hard to not let that weigh on you. Every game you're going out there trying to get it out of the way as soon as possible so that.
And he can't make the play. There's one, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now, designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Next up for the Blue Jays.
4 for 4 with 3 homers and a single. Base hit and a run comes in. First and second, 1 out. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
In the air, left side. On the move. Makes the grab. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Line drive, and it's into the gap. 1 run is in.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Coming on for the Orioles, CNL Perez.
Number 58.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the Toronto catcher, Ryan Serven. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. He's already homered in this game. Popped in the air, left field. And that is that. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Jays lead it 16-2. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Kobe Mayo.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
The right-hander back to work. Swing and a pop-up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 away.
It's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. And instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And first offering is fouled off. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab for the second out.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel. But someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
That one lifted to left. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now, going for 3. And this is going to be a 2-out triple. 2 outs with a man at third. Here's the catcher, James McCann. Splits the plate, 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
One run across in the frame so far. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering is fouled back. He goes down looking. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Toronto leads this one 16-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase.
Jonathan Clase.
The pitch. That one ripped right center field. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So, man aboard. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. And he's got a double.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. And a foul ball, third base side. Here's the 0-1. That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here's the first baseman. The other way, and it stays fair. Bichette around third and headed home. He scores, and they extend their lead. It's a double, 3rd hit of the night for him.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Brian Baker gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Davis makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Will Wagner.
Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air out to left. Davis moving under it. Brings it in. 2 away down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement.
Ernie Clement.
Out towards right center field. Kjerstad makes his way towards it. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Blue Jays on top, 19-3. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. And it's fouled away. This one popped up, settles underneath it, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. To third. Clement over to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. He swings and fouls 1 off. And the 0-1. There's a strike. Out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. Jays lead it 19-3. We go to the 9th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Brian Serven. Baker back to work. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back. Bangs off the wall, makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So man aboard, and now the right fielder, Nathan Lukes. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Touches down, that's a hit. The throw into second. The tag out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the base running decisions that were made.
Jonathan Clase next up for the Blue Jays. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. Hit hard, that gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Clase off of first with 2 away. Smash to the left side. Tosses to first, and that is that. 3 hits in the inning, but nothing to show for it on the scoreboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Toronto leads this one 19-3. back here in Baltimore. Bottom of the ninth. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. And a pitch. On the ground right side. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
He's 2 outs away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kobe Mayo. And there's a strike. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
No wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that ninth inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Bichette whips it to first. Now only 1 out remaining.
The right fielder, number 13.
Now it's the right fielder, Heston Kjerstad. 1 for 3. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. They're down to their final strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today.
Right through there, got him. That finishes the evening's action.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. Navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please